and welcome back. This is Amir Lahijy live from Los Angeles, and good evening. Today we are going to talk about happiness, pleasure, fun, and we have Dr. Mitra Khorramshadi from New York, neuroscientist and psychiatrist. Hello and welcome. Let's see how you doing. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good
Thanks
evening.
for having
Pleasure to have you, Doctor. So, Dr. Khorramshadi, let's continue our conversation, from last episode. And we are talking about, difference of fun, pleasure, happiness, and well-being.
Yes, as you do probably from the lab talking about the definition of fun. I do remember that, we come up with the fun and pleasure, and we already spoke that, fun and pleasure is a temporary aspect of the being state of the mind. And there is no other external stimuli outside to make you happy or unhappy. And we believe that, if we do have a short period of time of being in a good state of the mind, means that we do have fun. 6 years old child does have fun with the, licking an ice cream or, laughing to the, joke. And when you get a little bit elder, teenager, you probably will enjoy or having fun and pleasure with talking with your friends, social, activity, and driving your brand new car, and then when you get graduated from the high school or getting a diploma, and there is a different type of pleasure and fun for you. But are temporary and associated with the release of the neurotransmitter, release of the a lot of chemicals in your system, and come up with different aspect of the well-being state of the mind, which is a little bit permanent or semi-permanent, which we call it as a happiness. And the happiness is a kind of like a doorknob. You have to have the control and capability and capacity to let all the positive comes towards you, and take a stop sign and say that no, I'm not going to accept any type of negative effect, negative aspect, or negative emotion. And when you do have enough capacity, enough power to interpret the external stimuli outside and interpret it to the good and positive, let all of this positive and good sink in our brain. We feel more happy and feel more energetic, and we actually need to feel happy because we have to be productive, we have to be optimistic, we have to be less vulnerable, and we have to make a good life for the next generation.
Okay. And how, a teenager brain responds to pleasure?
That's a very good question, actually. When we are talking a couple of sessions, we were saying that we do have the different level of the very basic, which we call it as a basement, and then we do have the first floor, which is the mesolimbic system, and then we do have the second floor, which is the cortical part of the brain. And in teenage people at the age of the 14, 15, 16, we do have a lot of mesolimbic. First floor is in the power, is in charge. So everything is associated with the emotion comes to of the teenager. If you say something for a teenage, boys or girls, they emotionally reacted to them. It's not going to comes to the second floor, to the prefrontal cortex, and evaluate it or reevaluate it, or consider a different aspect of that statement, and then reacted to it. So basically the teenage people are in emotion mode. They are working with the mesolimbic system, or they are working with the amygdala, and their hippocampus. It's all about the thalamus, hypothalamus. It's all about the mesolimbic system. And mesolimbic system does have the emotion regulation for us. So everything is coming based on if I like it or if I dislike it. It's not associated with any type of wisdom or awareness or about the conscious level of the management. So basically, all of the teenagers are, working with a narrow perspective. They are not able to focus on a different angle of one issue or one, perspective of, social character of them.
Yeah, but so why teenager have a narrow perspective? Why is like that?
Well, attention to what I was saying, that all about the mesolimbic, and mesolimbic does have just the emotion. And even when you are emotional, means that you cannot focus on the different angles. And when you cannot focus on a different angle, you can't have a very good and reliable evaluation or perspective about whatever is happening to your life. So basically, amygdala is very active, sending all of the pulses to the different part of the brain. But when you get a little bit elder and elder, the second floor of the brain is in the charge. Prefrontal cortex is the one that getting all of the pulses and is interpreting and translating all of the pulses they're receiving. And most of the time, this part of the brain is able to manage our daily life.
So, and how teens show their needs? Because in that age, very, very difficult, right?
Very, very nice question. Yes, absolutely. We do have the difficulty with actually two groups of the people. One is the children when they have very limited vocabs. They are not able to interpret their feeling. They cannot express their feeling, and they can communicate with the external world. So they do have difficulty to show themselves to the parents, caregiver, or teacher in the school. So they get tantrum, they get edgy, they show reaction to the adults. And we do have the same problem with the teenage brain, and this is not associated with the limited of the vocab. They do have enough vocab to express themselves. They do have enough vocab to tell them that what's going on. But the problem is that they do not have enough correct information and interpretation about feeling. They do have the feeling, but they don't understand what type of feeling is that. They will understand that they have sometimes unpleasant feeling, but they cannot categorize it. What type of the unpleasant feeling is that? They will understand that they don't feel good. They will understand that something is bothering them, but they cannot classify it. They cannot express it that. Am I really, hungry? I feel bad. Am I feel lonely? I feel bad. Do I feel that I didn't get my achievement and goals in my life? I feel bad. So they cannot, classify what's going on with their feeling. Basically, they get confused, and they need someone that help them, guide them, and translate all of these emotion and let them know that where they're standing and what is the direction to move towards.
Beautiful, beautiful. So, and my last question is, how nutrition and efficient sleep affect our well-being?
Excellent. Well, last time we were saying that, if you want to start with the one step, only just one step to have a, happiness, you have to start with the, physical activity. And then, physical activity, you need the meditation, which is the meditation. But when we do the nutrition for our brain, which is the meditation, which is the good sleep, amount of the sleep, and you do have enough, all of your theta waves will cover you for the rest of the day. So you do have the enough energy, mental energy, that be able to interpret all of the events that happening during the day in the work area, in the living area, in every aspect of the life. But when you don't have a good sleep, you get cranky, you get agitated, you feel that something is bothering you, exactly like tag in your the back of your coat that something is annoying. Basically, we have to have enough nutrition for our body, and we have to have enough nutrition for our brain. For your brain, get enough nutrition from the good sleep and good meditation. But your body is going to get enough nutrition from vegetables, all of the proteins, and all of the good vitamins. But believe it or not, how many percentage of the teens are taking care of their body? They believe that they are invincible. They believe that they do have this aspect muscle activity and energy for a long period of time. They don't know that if I don't take care of my life or my body or my muscles or my extremities at this point, they are not allowed forever. Have the feeling that I'm the one at the top priority of everything, and I can do whatever I want to do. So basically, they do have the problem for taking care of their body, and the second hand, they do have the problem for taking care of their mind. And probably you do remember that many years ago when you were a teen boy, and I do remember about for myself that when I was a teen girl, that I thought that I'm gonna stay young as ever. I'm gonna stay as healthy as ever, and it should be the way it is forever. But it's not actually, and every that we are going through our life, we are improving. We have to be able to understand what is the status of the health. I mean, physical health, and what is our status of our mental health, and take care of our physics, our body, and our spirit.
Okay, I received a question. As all of our audience, they know you can send your questions in our app. If you go to our app, there is a button here for chat. Just click on chat and send your questions. Okay. Michelle said, I'm still confused between nutrition for body and brain.
All right. So basically, when I'm saying that we have to take care of our body, we know that our body made of the cells, and
Right.
These cells is a very small, like a factory. They need to produce the energy for the rest of the cell's body. If you do have exercise during the day, you need enough nutrition to bring the good amount of the fuel for the rest of the cells in your body. And unfortunately, in our bloodstream, we do have the free radicals, and the free radicals are part of the molecules in our body that they do have the capacity to steal the electron or the positive ions from the rest of the molecules in our body and to all of the danger. So basically, when we are getting enough nutrition, enough the protein, enough the vegetables, enough antioxidants and vitamins, we are protecting ourselves from the free radicals. And if we decrease the level of the free radicals coming to our bloodstream, coming to our circulatory system, we will have a better life, and we do have, even though extended life, we do have a very much higher level of the survivalship when the people have the better nutrition and better sleeps.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Dr. Mitra Khorramshadi from New York. She is a psychiatrist, and all the time I really appreciate, I really enjoy it, and I'm learning a lot from you. Thank you so much for your time, and see you next time.
Thanks for the nice words. Thank you. I appreciate your kind words.
Thank you. Good night. So stay tuned with us, and we have more music and lots of things. We want to be more happy, and we need lots of things to be happy, right? I hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned, and I'm coming back very soon.